I am Charles. Welcome to the first episode of The Citizens. Now, this is going to be a platform where we're going to talk about current issues from a citizen's perspective. And today, we're going to be talking about free senior high school education. So Ghana has launched free senior high school education. Is it really free? So I'm here with a couple of my friends from different countries in the region. Please, guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Matel from Senegal.
Hi, my name is Leon from Benin.
Hi, my name is Mame from Ghana.
My name is Joel from Guinea.
Great. So guys, let's talk about this whole free senior high school thing. It has gained such a buzz in Ghana. We are all in Ghana right now. So Matel, how do you feel about it? Coming as a Senegalese, I mean, is this free senior high school thing worth all the noise that you've heard?
I think it is worth all the noise because when you hear, we all know the important role that education plays in a country's development. So when you hear free senior high school, not only free tuition, but free lunch, free admission, of course, it's worth making noise about. But when I hear it, my first question is, how are we going to fund this?
Mm-hmm.
Where is Ghana going to get the funding? The sustainability question of this is what really comes to mind.
Yeah. What about you, Leon?
Same here is the issue of sustainability. But we also need to look at it critically, get support. For example, from the private sector. Whatever, I mean, if you have good students, it will benefit them, the end of the product. So we also need to get them involved, have the buy-in to support this process.
So basically, you think that we should expand the role. It shouldn't be just a government thing, but how do we get other sectors involved, like the private sector, to answer this sustainability question? Okay, Mami.
Well, Charles, I think it's a very brilliant idea. I mean, it's giving people who can actually afford education to participate in something like this, which is very, very crucial to any nation's development. But for me, yes, the question of sustainability comes up, but I think we can fund it. If you look in Ghana, I'm Ghanaian, and you look at how we hear every day of corruption rates and all the money that's spent, definitely you know that actually perhaps we are not just a developing country, but maybe we are developed. So all that money that is being used for all going into people's pockets is being put to good use at all then. So hey, it's a good venture now.
So basically, instead of creating, looting and sharing, why not invest in education?
Yeah.
Joel, what do you think? As a person from Guinea, does this excite you?
It excites me actually because we have the same system in Guinea. In Guinea, we have free education system, but in Guinea, it starts from primary school to university. Everything is free.
Oh wow! You guys have gone a step further.
Oh, I can't say if it is a step further, but we still have we still have more to do because when we come to free education, there's something that you have to look at is the quality. You know, anytime we talk about something that is free, when you drive from paying the school fee to getting it free, you have to look at how the sustainability is good, but how will be the quality of the education? Have we tried to analyze it, to study it, and to see how it will be a good thing for everybody? Because it's good. We have right to education. Everybody should go to school and should be free for the poor person, like for the rich person. But what will be the quality?
Let's stay on this quality question because it intrigues me. So, can you give us from the Guinean example, what has been the quality?
From the
Is there something we can learn?
Quality, that is actually the reason why I'm bringing the quality issue in, because we are having challenges with this free education system that we have there, especially when it comes to quality. And for those who actually follow the news from Guinea, some months ago, our president came on stage and he announced that the Guinea education system is poor. And everybody saw it. So that's come from where? From the quality. So it's good to have free education, but we should monitor it very well, okay, to produce quality students. Not only maybe holding the certificate is good, but how do you interpret what you have as a certificate? That's where the question of quality comes. I will not say that the Guinea example is something that we are still struggling with, trying to put in place another system that will be more quality and give value to the student and their certificate.
How do we learn from some of these things to make sure that our free education actually is also of a very high quality and that it actually changes the narrative of this country in terms of economic enhancement, empowerment, etc. What can we do right? What did Guinea do wrong? Guys, what do you think?
But I think that before they did it, they must have definitely studied other platforms or other countries who had done it like Guinea. And that was their campaign message before they came into power. So I'm assuming that they did their homework.
Should we be assuming?
Well, no, but then that's why we should ask them, produce or bring out your plan, your work plan for this kind of thing.
The blueprint.
Show us the blueprint for this. How are you sustaining it? How is it that right after Akufo-Addo's era, it won't be like it will end? Do you get it?
Yeah.
That's what I
Coming
think.
to the issue of quality, I have like a dualist view. For me, either at this time around, we are not talking about quality, we are talking about quantity. Let's go for numbers. We want to put people in.
Let's just get the people
in schools.
Yeah.
You know, we have, yes,
Yeah.
because if we are talking about, we know we are facing this kind of scarcity of resources in Africa. We need to build classroom, government now is diverting all this money into meals, into books, into library, and so on and so forth. So where are we getting the money?
True.
For classroom, for chair, for tables, for ball, for chat, and so on and so forth. So we need to look at it critically. That's what I was saying earlier. We need the private sector to also buy into it, to support this thing for its sustainability.
So for you, it's better to start something.
We need to start something
And
to
then
move forward.
along the way, as the challenges come, you find sustainable solutions to it. Yeah, but you see,
I don't necessarily agree
you don't
with
agree with that.
Charles.
Yes.
I don't necessarily agree, because I think then what are we doing? Are we sacrificing this generation? Are we treating them as guinea pigs? They're the ones who will
So that
try
they're like a
this
pilot.
out. Yes, the pilots. This is the future of the country. These are the students that will now become presidents and then leading this country. So we cannot take the chance, take the risk. But I think that tying into the issue of quality as well, we need to look at teachers and their salaries.
Right.
In the Senegalese example, what you see a lot is that you have good quality teachers in some of these public schools, but over time, they get co-opted by the private schools, because they're the ones that will pay them the higher salaries, give them these benefits. And of course, as an individual as well, I'm worried about my family.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the quality of life that I'm able to give to my children, myself, etc. So perhaps what we need to look at in terms of quality education, yes, the books and the libraries, etc., but also these teachers, the ones transferring the knowledge to the next generation. How are we compensating them? So I hope that we can see. I don't believe the government has already released a plan.
I don't think they haven't. Well, not that I know of.
How they plan on going about this. But
Yeah, some people may be concerned that, look, the government is not spending so much on education in terms of the access to it, that won't that affect issues around teaching quality, teacher training, etc. That could be the concern. And you raised a very good point, teacher training. Right? There's been a lot of talk about how the public schools are losing some of the best teachers to private schools. Right? Can this trigger that? Can it trigger? Can this free education trigger?
But even in the case of Ghana,
the public, when the quality starts falling, the teachers start to leave to private schools. And what's the impact of this? Is this something we should be thinking about?
we should.
This actually what brings private schools. Okay, when we start looking about the quality, looking at the quality, there exactly where we start also seeing the rising up of private schools. Because if the public school is free, but if the quality is not there, people would send their students to private school. Yeah, for sure they would do that. And the government is not. I agree with my friend when he said they have to go to school. Quantity is good, but will it be good for a student to be following the course through the windows? Because he does not have place to sit.
Exactly.
Will it be good for him to be going to school, but the instructor is not that good? We are talking about quality, and we are also talking about quantity. And
to
the
get that
future,
balance.
we have to get that balance. And that's the reason why I'm emphasizing on the monitoring. We have to monitor it well, to look at it. If not, we will fall into something that we
So the citizens have to be really engaged.
Exactly.
Ensuring that the right things are done at community level, participating parent teachers associations, etc.
Talking about citizen role, I think is very important in the sense that I remember in Benin, the Iboni initiated such policy, free education for girls. I think from somewhere to somewhere, and later on you could see that some school, the teacher could come up something else for the parent to pay. So they were contributing without knowing. So we also need to like be the watchdog.
Yes.
Even, I don't know, even a bite dog. If there is nothing for it.
Or maybe a back door.
Look at it, because I mean, you know, human is human.
Yeah.
If there is no control,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if you look at the system already in Ghana, look at the public schools. What we call here the Saito, where they go, they have a morning shift and an afternoon shift. And just recently, even in Ghana, we saw a video that was circulating on WhatsApp where they were showing a child from one of these public schools in one of these villages how to use a computer, with, a mouse with a stone. They didn't have a computer, and they were trying to teach them how to use a mouse of a computer with a stone.
Very, very
and so that should show you that one, they already do not have the facilities to make this education possible. So if you have now generalized it, already there were problems there, and now you've generalized it, why have we not tackled those problems that were already existing before coming to maybe say now it's free? Because you saying it's free, because I've heard people saying that some of the schools don't even have accommodation for some of these students that are here. So that's also going to be a worry afterwards.
So there's going to be some serious issues with this. It's not going to be a smooth implementation.
Yeah.
But it seems like we all agree that access is important. We need to educate everybody as much as possible.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So let's talk about examples that are working, right? We've recently heard about the Rwanda example, right? And we heard, I mean, I was shocked when I heard this, that people were leaving private schools in Rwanda to attend public schools. I mean, it means that the public schools were able to, I think, they're able to achieve the access and quality balance that we're talking about. What are your views on this?
I think the Rwanda example is a great one, to the point where private schools are having a challenge in closing down. That means that what Joel raised as a point, quality, that the quality is there for public school. So why should I spend the money and send my child to private school? I believe that what was done in the Rwandan case is something we can learn from, which is to study. Really look at critically where it is that you are going to take the money from and how you're going to invest into this. Do really a wide study, understand the context, and then prior to implementing this idea.
Good.
That's right. I'm happy that private schools are closing down in Rwanda. But these people who were working there, where are they going now?
True.
That's the question.
But that's not a business.
I don't know if you.
That's not.
That's creating unemployment.
Unemployment.
I won't call it
For
unemployment.
me, it should not be there at first.
Huh?
If we don't have private school, we have like public school, which is also good. Why private school came in?
Public school was a need.
There was a need,
Because the quality of public schools were suffering, I suppose.
Until change came in.
Until change came, where the government dedicated resources and their time to improve the quality.
Those who are working there,
and infrastructure.
those who are working there are fathers, brothers, sisters.
Yes.
So how are they going to cater for the family?
They will find somewhere to go.
Look, I don't think it's government policy in Rwanda to shut down private schools.
Yeah.
They didn't say close
They didn't
down.
implement it.
People themselves are voting with their feet.
Yeah.
Parents.
Parents
Matter brought something
The
here.
public schools are good enough. I don't even have to pay that much, and they're good quality.
Exactly.
Matter was talking about the trainers, okay? The instructors who are there, and which kind of education are they giving to the students? We should look at that. If the private, you are talking about, and I don't call it unemployment. If you are a very qualified teacher, you will still find your way.
Exactly.
That's how it is. But if you are not qualified, they will not employ you. So you will not finish doing whatever you have been doing in the private school and drive to the public school with your the same knowledge, and it doesn't work that way. So if the public school
I
is
think people have the
attracting
personal
more-
choice. People can decide to say, me, I want to work at the private school. Or
No, it's your choice.
So that's the same
But
choice
the thing
they
is
have
that
to
if you
take
don't
their
have any
children
students
now.
to teach, then you have a problem.
No, but that's the same choice they also have to decide not to want to keep their words any longer in the private.
Anyway,
Take them to the public.
I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that in the sense that no matter which kind of policy it is blocking, you can see that it's only few people who are benefiting from it. So when you have this kind of free school or free whatever, it goes down to the classroom population.
Yeah, that
the last season also is benefiting. The lady who is selling cocoa at the roadside also, her children are going there.
That's important.
Yeah.
That is the most
That's
important
all
part.
the-
of
yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
If we do it right.
It trickles
If we
down.
do it right,
It trickles
yeah.
down. So for us, I think for all of us, it's Ghana, please get it right.
Yes.
I mean,
Do
I'm a
it
Ghanaian,
right.
so I'm a
Yeah.
Ghanaian
Yeah.
investor.
That's the
Please,
message
Ghana,
to the president.
Do it right.
We are
do
hoping.
it right.
Do it right.
Do it right. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That,
Thank you.
That's the message.
Till next time. Bye.